Well, okay, I'm not saying everybody knows, but she's been going pretty viral for this story that um she posted on TikTok. Her original video was taken down. Okay, my chair just fell. Hold on. Uh, anyways, she's going viral for saying she's a DoorDash driver. She's delivering an order. She arrives at the house. In her original video, I guess she had said that the door was cracked, and then she went in. And then I guess the second video after the first one got taken down, she said that the door was wide open. Um, and essentially, what happened was she went to drop the DoorDash order off. She saw the gentleman that ordered the DoorDash was on the couch with his arm over his face, hanging brain, hanging dong, whatever you want to say, just chilling. Um, and most people online are assuming, he was passed out from being drunk or he fell asleep. One of those things, which I'm sure happens. I'm sure. I know plenty of people that order DoorDash and then pass out from being drunk. Happens to people. It does. But the thing is, she decided to record him on the couch, record the entire experience, put it on the internet. So rather than just going straight to the police, she decided to put it on DoorDash or put it on the internet rather than just going to the police. First of all, being like, "Hey, look, this guy's indecent exposure," blah 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 blah. But no, she went straight to the internet, which is what most of this generation is. Because I'm assuming she's Gen Z. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But I've got a couple videos of hers chronicling her experience, and we're just going to check them all out. Oh.
As of October.
Oh, I think that's the original video. Hold on. Oh, here's the original. Well, her original.
I reported this to DoorDash over 12 hours ago, and they're supposed to call me back, which is strange because I've reported a couple less serious incidents before, and they called me back within 1 to 2 hours for those reports. So I don't know what's going on there, but I didn't report this to the police last night because I wasn't sure of DoorDash's process for like SA or if this was even reportable to the police in New York State because he was in his home. But after so many people told me to report it to the police, I did. And I called the non-emergency line, and they sent a police officer over to speak to me in person and watch the video that I have. And then he asked me to email it to him, and he asked me if I want to press charges, like what do I want to come from this? And I said, yeah, if there are charges to press, I would prefer that because I don't want this to happen to somebody else again. And he understood that, the police officer, and then he went back out to his car, and then he came back to me, and he told me, like, this is pretty much verbatim. It's not verbatim, but, like, it's the point that he said. He said he's not sure if that there are charges that can be pressed at this point because he was inside of his house, and specifically he said it's not like he came up to his door with it out or, like, his window with it out or whatever. But it's like, come on now. Like, how likely is it that it's cold outside? It's pretty chilly. Your ceiling fan is on. You got all your lights on in your house. You got your front door open, right? You
Okay. Okay. Basically, on my first, so it's chilly out. I mean, we were literally just talking about this. It's chilly out. You crack your door a little bit. You let in that cool air. You doing a little stroke real quick. You know, as we know, like as you get a little bit older, you do your little stroke and you just pass out. Like sometimes, we
Yeah.
don't know, we don't
Yeah.
know, or
Yeah.
I mean, or if he was drunk, you came in still drunk or drinking while in the house, you pass out. Maybe you ordered DoorDash before that because I think they said it was like 15 minutes. But we all know that ain't no 15 fucking minutes for a DoorDash order. Ain't no fucking way you're ever getting DoorDash 15 minutes after
Unless
you
it was
order it.
yeah.
Ain't no way. You even with McDonald's. McDonald's at least takes 30 minutes to get it to your house. So that's sus. The fact that she said she didn't report it that night is suspect to me, but I mean, sometimes, some people just wait a minute and, they try to figure it out and then go deal with it. But, hey, people are different.
You just ordered DoorDash 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes of ordering DoorDash and it getting delivered to your front door. You're asleep on the couch with your pants and your underwear to your ankles, your front door wide open, your lights on, it's freezing outside. Like, come on now. That is voyeurism. That is exhibitionism. That was something against my own will that I was fulfilling for that man. Oh, and I forgot to say the police officer said he was.
So in the video that I saw, he's like this on the couch, passed out. But some people were just like, "Oh, well, he just covered his face up so nobody would see." And it's like, I mean, why would he care? He's not expecting to be recorded.
Right.
So I mean, yeah.
Going over to the residence of that DoorDash customer to speak to him and see what his side of the story is, what he has to say about what was going on with him. And then another major factor that we're not even considering is that man lives in a duplex. In that video, you'll see another door next to his. That's another apartment unit right next to his. That could be a family. Anybody could walk out. See, listen, if I wasn't the target, you still shouldn't be whacking it off, whether you're drunk or under the influence of any substances, with your door wide open regardless, because anybody could walk out and get assaulted from that, seeing what you're doing on your couch. It could be a child. Anybody could come up on your porch and see that. Anybody walking by on the sidewalk and accidentally getting a glance would be a victim.
Yeah, we're gonna know that there's a follow-up.
Being banned because I had to explain my story one time, right? They took the video down and gave my account a strike. So I explained my story again and censored the video that I have just so they can't take it down for the same reason. They took it down for the same reason again, and now my account has a second strike. Guess what? If I get one more strike, I'm banned from TikTok.
Okay, so when she said her second video was banned for the same exact reason, I'm assuming, just me assuming, TikTok's AI picked up on the first video, and then when she goes to upload the second video, even though it was edited, even though she edited or censored it out, they're still seeing almost the exact same metadata for that video. Almost. There might be a little bit of a change, but it's almost the same exact metadata.
So not only did I get assaulted 3 days ago on October 12th on Sunday,
and it could be like the keywords and shit too.
True, yeah, that too. Well,
my job. The police are doing nothing, and if I get one more account strike on TikTok, my account's done. This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim. And they took down.
Modern feminism, that's all I'm gonna say. Modern feminism.
Yeah, what makes this a man's world because of that?
This is a man's world.
My video, they were gonna have to pay me for my second story time because that was over a minute long. They were gonna have to pay me for all those views I got.
They were gonna have to pay you, so they got rid of your video.
They said, nah.
I don't know if this is really. I mean, I really, if this was a situation that it was, I really wouldn't be worried about money.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I just got sexually assaulted, or allegedly got sexually assaulted, I would not be worried about my TikTok getting deactivated or losing my money on TikTok from views. That's not even something that would cross my mind. Like, I wouldn't even think like, oh man, they ain't gonna pay me for that video that I put out.
Right. That is strange that she brought that up.
So no, they took that right down. They took that right down. Absolutely not. They're not paying me for that. Nope.
And she doubled down on bringing it up.
Yeah.
They're not paying me. Yeah, it sounds like you were trying to get the bag.
That's literally all it sounds like. Is she was more worried about the bag rather than the actual, you know, situation
Yeah.
itself.
Mm.
I think I got like two more. Yeah, two more videos.
2025, I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on.
Now, see, her original video, she said it was cracked. And there is a screenshot that keeps going around the internet of the original video. It shows the door is cracked, and then the edited video that she put out, the door is wide the fuck open. Like, it's just completely open.
Yeah, the video that I saw this morning, the door was also cracked.
Yeah. So, but other people, some people were saying like, "Oh, well, you know, that's not the a real video. It's AI," and it's like, dude, I understand AI is good, but holy shit, bro! Like, it's got to be gotten so much better than what I have. Then
They were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door, with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I
I
did.
didn't even
And
give
within
her an email. That's crazy.
yeah, it is a little bit of sus on that.
12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time.
She keeps saying assaulter, which I don't like
Yeah,
that. I don't
I
like that
think
term.
I don't like that term either, but it's also it's a weird bridge because verbal assault is a thing. And like my line of thought is that like assault has to be physical.
It's the same way with me. So, like, me personally, like, I think if anything, it was sexual harassment. I could definitely agree with her on this, is where she's saying, you know, I was sexually harassed by this man having his junk out. And now this is just because I know I'm sure I'll get people that are like, oh, you fucking idiot, you retard, blah, blah, whatever. I don't care. If she didn't open the door and the door was swung wide the fuck open and she did walk up on it and you do just see dude's dick hanging out, that's sexual assault. Or not sexual assault, sexual harassment. So she's even got me saying it.
Clip it.
She's
Clip
even
it
got
and
me
ship
saying
it.
it.
Clip it and ship it. He's a fucking poser. He's a fucking poser.
But yeah,
fuck.
if she didn't touch the door and the door was wide open, it's sexual harassment. It's plain and simple. Which, I mean, you know, he might get a fine and he might have to go on a list. Like, you know, cool, whatever. Now, if he's passed out and the door's cracked and you go in and see, that's just curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, I think that's on you. And honestly, I think that it is on her. And it's kind of fucked up that she just like uh rang this guy out for it. Like can you imagine? This guy was just like he might have had a little too much to drink. He stroked one out, passed out, and now he's fucking viral. He's all over the internet, dicks out for, and it's not even for Harambe. It's tough. It's tough out here.
It's tough out here when you have chronic masturbation issues.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there was definitely some things that could have like he could have like cracked a window maybe if it was hot in there or something. I don't know.
I
But he was also drunk. Well, maybe. I don't know.
we're assuming that he was drunk or high
We're just
or
assuming that it
something.
was, yeah.
I
Yeah, if
mean,
he was stone sober, he is a fucking criminal. Like
he's a
we gotta get a
criminal and deviant.
toxicology. We gotta get a toxicology report on that.
Nasty motherfucker.
And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police and the police are doing nothing. So what? So what? You're gonna take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my
But
bills and make a living.
that does fuck her credibility that she waited till the next day because they couldn't have went and found out if he was drunk or not.
Mm-hmm. Because it would have more than likely already passed through a system.
Right.
I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man. And having posted that video and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he... You know what I'm saying? Like...
She almost slipped up there. When she said, people will know who he is and where he lives. She didn't say lives. She almost did. But remember, in her video, she put his name and his address out there.
Holy shit.
She doxes motherfucker.
And that's so crazy. That's so crazy.
I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down and why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim. Right? Is this making sense to any fucking body?
I mean, me personally, have you screaming, I am the victim over and over again. Doesn't scream, I am the victim, but hey. Alright.
Yeah.
Last one from her, and I think I've got one more that is kind of the original video, and I've seen a couple of the other ones that are like, this is the original video, this isn't the original video.
October 16th, 2025. But first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown me. It's really making me feel so validated and seen and heard, and that's really helping me through this tough time. So I just want to let you guys know I really appreciate the outpouring of support. So the update is, last night I was made aware, a bunch of people started commenting on my pages that DoorDash made a public statement about me on their TikTok story and on their most recent Instagram post in the comment section. And I'm not going to speak too much further on details, but what I am going to say is I and the entire rest of the world found out why I lost my job at the exact same time. I didn't find out before you guys. I'm just letting you know this right now. The people that saw their public statements and made me aware that they made those public statements knew why I lost my job before I did. Because I went and I checked my email once I was made aware that they made those public statements, and they sent me the deactivation email around the same time they released the public statement.
Now, so here's my thing. You're upset because they didn't go to you first, but you made it viral, so they had to address it publicly.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but I also at the same time, like, what is DoorDash's policy as far as record? This is just me. I've never read through it, so people don't attack me for this. I've never run through DoorDash's policy as far as recording video and stuff like that. But I'm sure there are instances where you do have to record a video and you send it to DoorDash, and then I'm assuming DoorDash then works with the local police department, and then they go through there. But you would also still have to make a police report or whatever. So I'm assuming we already know that she didn't make a police report that night. So instead of making the police report and making a report with DoorDash. She went to the internet, put it on the internet, and then the next day she then followed up. So
Right.
while I don't hate on the way, I do. She did everything out of order, but she's also hurting her own case by just throwing it on the internet.
Right.
Like you had no reason to, you had no need to put it on the internet.
Yeah, that's the thing. But we know why she put it on the internet.
Yeah, well, she
The
wanted to
same.
make $1.
Exactly. Yep. The same reason why she's upset that it keeps getting taken down.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess make your bag, queen, but you might be eating that shit in court with this if dudes got proof and everything else.
Yeah. Which they can't even really prove anything.
No, not really.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, they can't prove that he's like he was drunk or whatever.
Right.
At least
They
now.
also, I mean, the only person that could would be him, and that's if he has like relevant receipts, I guess. But even then, like, I don't know, you'd have to go through that footage to see if there was like beer cans or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Or it might not even be alcohol. He might just be one of those people that's popping pills. You know?
Mm.
Or like I said, you know, you get older, you rub one out, and you just pass the fuck out.
Yeah. That is very valid. That'd be a thing.
But this is supposedly this is the original video, but the altered one. Obviously, Dingleberry. See, so he's got his arm over his face. And then obviously his jiggly bits are out here. I mean, I don't see any alcohol, but I mean, it could be that he came in from the bar or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked up.
But like right here, like you can't see anything. So like if you walked
I feel like if I was in this situation, I would probably just like close the door.
I wouldn't even touch the door. I'd just be right the fuck out.
Yeah.
There's no me stopping. There's nope. Drop the shit and be done.
That's a good point. You can't even trust doors these days because they be putting shit on the doors, on the doorknobs. Be careful.
Yep.
Especially if you're at a rest stop.
Oh yeah, what was that? They were putting a what the fuck was that drug? It's like a drug that's almost like a mind control drug.
Yeah.
You rub it, you get it on your hand, and you put it on your face, and then boom. What's the name of that shit? We'll play it back one more time. So she's got, you know, she's definitely diagonal from the door, you know. Some people were saying she walked straight up on the door and you can't see in it. These were people that were arguing that she, you know, she opened the door. But, you know, they're saying that she walked straight up on the door. Well, you can't really walk straight up on the door. So even when you walk diagonal, you can't really see anything. So
That's fucked up.
And you can't even see, like I said, you can't even see into the door from this angle. You can't see it from this angle. You have to be up on this door.
Looking.
And I mean, yes.
She saw that there was a door open, so she wanted to take a peek to see what was going on.
Well, not only that, like, so this is where I think it's sketchy. Is the video starts with her putting the food on the ground. Or, well, it starts with the food already on the ground. That's it. the food literally, the recording literally starts with it on the ground. Ain't nothing else about it. So it was either edited or she started recording after she cracked the door. And I'm not saying she cracked the door. I'm just saying Occam's razor here. All right. Chill out. But hey, homeboy apparently has doorbell camera. But I'm gonna be honest.
That's fucked up.
Let's go back to it. I know homeboy's head.
That's fucked up.
I don't really see a doorbell camera here. I think it's yeah, this is one. There's no doorbell camera here. None at all. So unless it's on the back side of the door, which makes no sense at all.
He's also just watching himself passed out, butt naked.
Yeah. Or maybe there's a camera over here. I mean, you don't really get a good shot from over here. This is definitely a goofy situation as it is. And I know there's people that are like, well, he was in his house. Like, okay, cool, great. I understand he's in his house, but like, if you're in your house and you're like in the front window and you're like, I'm beating off.
Yeah,
that's gonna be clipped.
Clip it. Fucking deviant.
But you're in your front window and you're like, I'm beating off, and a kid walks by, or a woman walks by, or even a dude walks by, and it's just like, the fuck are you doing?
Hey, yo.
You're not gonna get away with just being like, oh well, I was in my house, the privacy of my home, beating my dick.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I get both arguments. Like, they are in their house and they had to look in, but then again, like I said, like, they didn't have to have the door cracked. I feel like that's kind of crazy.
It is a little bit crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm leaning on the fact that, like, maybe they were drunk, because I don't see any other reason for why you would just crack your door.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. I think this was I think this was the other video I saw. Oh, is this the original? Let me see.
Please help me!
Nope, not the video I wanted.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Okay, I have to
Okay, yeah, this is the one I saw. But see, this is the other thing. People say it's cracked. But like, so it's cut off here, right? So they've cropped this image. And if you go back to the video that she posted, the one that I just had, right there's the edge of that door that they're saying that it was cracked. It's not cracked here. Like, and this is the image that everybody is using to say that this is that cropped image I literally just showed. This is it. All they did was cut off this right here. So they're not even showing the full half of her video at the same time. So there's definitely people that are misconstruing this and making this a lot worse than it is, versus her.
Right.
So, yeah.
That's how they do it, though.
This is literally it's a crazy situation. Is it sexual assault? No. Is it sexual harassment? I definitely believe so. Whether he was passed out or he wasn't passed out or was drunk or under the influence, you got to make sure your dick's not hanging out, all right? That's all I can say. You just got to keep your dick in your pants. Even if you got to rub one out real quick, and then you're going to fall asleep, at least make sure when you fall asleep, your door's shut. Like,
yeah.
that's all it is. And
Beating it with the door open. That's crazy.
Yeah, don't beat your dick with the door open. Don't open your front windows and your blinds. You be like, "Hey, everybody, it's January 4th. I'm out here beating my dick. Here we go." Don't do that, people. But if she did crack the door and open the door, take the picture of the guy, she's 100% in the wrong. She brought that upon herself. But currently, we don't know the full situation. Supposedly, the guy has video of it. I'm going to wait to see if he releases the video or the police. Supposedly, he released the video and the police told him to take it down, which I think is kind of sketchy. I'm not sure why the police would make him take the video down, but she doesn't have to take her video down, you know?
Right.
But we're going to keep up with this story. Either we'll follow up with it whenever the next update is, or the final conclusion of the dick beater or the DoorDasher.
That is fucking crazy.
Follow us next time. Make sure you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button for me, people. I appreciate it. This is it's just a goofy situation. Wrong, but goofy.